welcome, especially welcome new members. My name is Sandra Popma from HippoLogic and I am the creator of force-free movement training for recovering laminitis horses. Today I would like to talk to you about frustration in training. In clicker training, we talk so much about frustration in the horse. But what about frustration in the trainer? Do you get frustrated? I do sometimes. And what can we do about that? Well, first of all, if you have clarity in training, one of my pet peeves, clarity in clicker training, then you suffer less from frustration. There's 3 tools that I would like to share with you today that can help prevent frustration in the trainer. Tool number 1, make a training plan. A training plan entails all the goals that you have for your horse. So that could be weight loss goals, movement goals, duration in movement, quality in movement, but maybe also you have riding goals or something else. So to me, a training plan, you can compare it with a vision board for your horse. That's all the things that you want to do. Then when you pick one behavior, and you split that up in smaller steps, that's what we call a shaping plan in clicker training. And that's the second thing that can help you prevent frustration in yourself in training. For instance, if you have a training plan and you know exactly what your goal is, then you can focus on that one goal in training. It is so easy if you don't know exactly how to train forward movement and your horse does something else, which is great and excites you. Oh, click for that. And before you know it, the whole session is about trick training or something else that was so much fun to reinforce and to teach him. But at the end of the day, when you're going home, maybe you think, we didn't do anything about movement training. And at first, movement training is difficult because your horse has no idea what you want him to train, and maybe you have that vision of trotting 2 minutes in one duration session, or 20 minutes of vigorous exercises like studies recommend for recovering laminitis and EMS horses. The thing is, those goals is not where we start. Those are what we work towards too. So number 1, make a training plan. In the group, in the Facebook group, I will share 7 steps to make your own training plan that work and that will suit your horse, your situation. Then the second one is a shaping plan, and a shaping plan is once you have, for instance, decided on movement goals, let's teach my horse to offer trot. Because that's the beauty of positive reinforcement. We teach the horse to offer movement. So we don't have to command him and then wait if he wants to do it or not. And if he doesn't do it, you get frustrated. And if he does it, but he doesn't long enough or fast enough or good enough, then we get frustrated too. Sometimes, not all people, luckily. So, but a shaping plan is really dividing the goal of that certain amount of movement, certain amount of quality, certain amount of maybe a behavior chain, walk, trot, canter, trot, walk, or something. We can split that into smaller steps, and then we can say that gives clarity, because then we can say, okay, my horse makes a beautiful transition from walk to trot. Let's reinforce that. And then we got that like a few more times. So we can say like, great, because the transition from walk to trot is a necessary step. If he doesn't offer that transition, there won't be a trot. So a shaping plan is the second tool that can help us from getting frustrated in training, because in the shaping plan we know exactly where we are at in the learning process of our horses. So because it's just not what's the word, realistic to ask for, if you work in the outdoor arena, for 5 tracks of trot day one. That's just not realistic. And that when you do that's called lumping. You make the steps too big, you get frustrated. If you stay too long at the same step, you get predictable, your horse gets bored, he tunes out, and that's frustrating. So there's a balance between enticing your horse to do a little bit more while giving him enough predictability and clarity, so he likes to engage, because on the one hand he knows what's coming, on the other hand there's a little bit of wiggle room, like the unpredictability of that session. And then the third training tool for trainers is the training journal. I don't want people to journal all along and describe into the details what happened and how they felt about it. No, I offer a way of using a training journal that is a tool to figure out where you are and where you're going, and then keep track of your journey. And so you can, every new training session, you can look in your training journal and see if you are on track with your training plan and your shaping plan, if you're really working towards your goal, because you have set your own goals. Nobody else does that for you. So if you set your own goals, they are important to you. So it's also important to navigate and to redirect back to your goal every time you get distracted. Back to your goal. That's how we do that in all travels. Like if you are on a ship on the sea and you set your destination along the sea, there's wind, there's distractions, there's waves, there's whatever's going on. So the captain just have to adjust, because he wants to arrive at the right spot, the right destination. So that's part of training, and the more clarity you have as clicker trainer for your horse, the less frustrating training is. Because if we have too high expectations of our horse, he knows how to trot. Yes, he knows how to trot, but maybe not with positive reinforcement. Maybe not in this setting. Maybe not now he has had laminitis. Maybe not now he is overweight. So there's all kinds of external influences and internal influences that determines if your horse wants to offer trot. So those are my things. I hope that gives you some food for thought. In the guides, in the Facebook group, in this Facebook group, I will share more steps about making the perfect training plan, a training plan that works, a training plan that's solid, and then later on we will talk about the other tools too. If you have any questions, let me know. And I would like to share one more time that at Wednesday 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Pacific time, I offer one more free workshop about find the next step in your training, in movement training. So if you would like to join me, sign up in the event via the Zoom link. There's still some places left, and that was it. I say, as I always say, happy horse training.